Good morning, good morning, good morning. Burr, burr, burr. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Not so loud. Not so loud. Not my ear, please. All right, all right. So recap. General Logan uh dipped out on his responsibilities. Like a little spark plug. Um and the king died, and Duncan died because he didn't help. Won't let you post in chat. Give me one. Options. It won't let me. Okay, everything was good. Hello, Leanne. It won't let you message in chat. Let me check. Weird. Try closing out of the app and come back in and see if that works. I'm gonna check to make sure that it didn't do anything weird, because I know it did that one where they updated stuff and you had to have a verified number set, and I don't think that's on there. There it is. All right. Hello, everybody. Yeah, it's like that from time to time. Except Limits Hut. Where's some more? I can't go back there yet, apparently. I don't know why. Yeah, let's go to the main thing. No, that's part of the thing. So, I don't know. It's probably because I was clicked off the page. Because this is an old game, if you're clicked off, all the sound for some reason disappears. Super weird. Don't know why. But I need to go back to full screen because it's just weird. Let's see how this one looks. Does it look fine? Yeah. Oh, add an ad. Gotcha. All right. Oh, gotcha. I was only thing I told you to do was to probably well, I said exit the stream and come back in. But I do need to run an ad so it gets rid of pre-rolls. So, 1 second. What island changes its national allegiance every 6 months between two countries? Find out when the ads end in about a minute. Isn't that cool? You get to know something or learn something with the ad breaks. Hope you guys like this new bot. I thought it would be fun. Okay. This is the only area I can go for right now. Oh, you're gonna fight me, huh?
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
You or anyone. Pheasant Island is unique.
Please.
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Antigon, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your Majesty?
Yikes. Shots fired. Fire. The puppy. So, Pheasant Island is unique for alternating sovereignty between France and Spain every 6 months. An uninhabited river island with a shared history. That's crazy. Yes, sweetheart. Okay. Good night. I love you. See you tomorrow. Wags his tail happily. I think this is the marble that
I think he
cured.
was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabaria like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Cute little puppy. My puppy. My puppy. I'm not naming him Roxas after my doggy. I got a puppy. I got a puppy. I got a puppy. Hey, 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 hey. Did he heal himself? Ah! I can have him use potions or health potions. That's funny. I'm just gonna attack. Any here's ability. B. Oh. I got a puppy. I got a puppy. I got a puppy. Hey, 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 hey. Get on my way.
As you say.
Items received. Onward and upward. Yes. Continue forward.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by a dwarf, oddly enough.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
How is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on. Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that. Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways. And just when we had things settled.
You thought.
just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Aw.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I
No,
apologize.
you don't. You were lying.
What are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier. I'm not going down without a fight.
Fair enough. Request Fallen Templar, huh?
I shall do it. It has begun.
Let's see. His corpse has been picked clean of everything, saving a note in a locket. Perhaps the locket will mean something to someone back in Lothering. Good to know, we got that. The Blight. Earl of Redcliffe. Gain Orzamar's aid battling the Blight. Gain the cooperation of the Danish. Gather the mages. Circle. Rest and resupply. You have arrived in Lothering and may rest and resupply here. Past the village lies the Imperial Highway, the road that runs through all of Ferelden. The highway will take you to the various places you need to go. Redcliffe, the Siege, Brazilian Forest, the Circle of Magi Tower, and the Dwarven City of Orzammar. Okay. So. Pick
As you
some
say.
stuff clean.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked. Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first. But we need to decide what our general plan is for afterwards, don't we? I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them? There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first. Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Ladies. No fighting.
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Our Lehman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it. I can give you directions, if you like. You're going to have to. I certainly wouldn't want to go there alone.
Why? Would it frighten you? Are you afraid of dark and sunken places?
I mean, we won't have any choice. You'll be there under Grey Warden business, and the dwarves will just have to see reason.
They certainly are renowned for an abundance of reason, 'tis true.
Then you have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
I need you. Give everybody frost weapons. Frosty boy.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that?
It's been so long since I played this game. Like, the dialogue is...
I'll warn you.
It's freaking fantastic.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
Very well.
I need to sell stuff. So 6. Whipped is +1 strength and it's iced. Okay. A wild Braylum. These guys got robes. 6 defense. You forgot the yeah, there you go. There you go. Proud of you. King's Locket, Ancient Treaties. Okay. Let's see.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more. Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving. Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Normal prices, a little spark plug.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something. All right, just don't buy everything up.
Rude. First, let's... I'm not gonna make any traps. It's crafting. Let's get rid of one.
As you say.
Bandits. Sir Bryant Templar and Defender of the Faith know that those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. The Maker spurns bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for apprehension or execution of the bandit leaders plying their trade in the northern wood and roads. Beware, the bandits are numerous and are of considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party brave the deep woods. We pray for the success of those who undertake. Residents of good standing and passing travelers have indicated there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble... yeah, let's accept it.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Sounds good. Oh, yeah, I get that. I get that. Appreciate it. There's a new lurk command for the new bot in chat too, so I'm interested to see what that one does.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us! No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight! There is nothing to do! No hope is left! Are you calling me a coward? I have shamed my ancestors. But the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us. You're right. We can't give up.
You were easily
we
persuaded.
Can't fight. What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim. Darkspawn will feast on your living heart.
Are you still yelling?
Shall be done.
Your children.
Chantry.
Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon it. That is all.
Who?
May the Maker have mercy on
I
us.
beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magic against.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims. Why is that, if I may ask? I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tairn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern. The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Loghain planned that too? Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could. What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this. If you're truly interested, there are books here containing a great deal of lore. Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
And when the Maker spoke,
Below the rain and west supplied here. Past the village lies the Imperial Highway. Nature of the beast, Danish elves.
chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word to spare.
Key required. Who do I beat up for the key?
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker return to the Black City. Make it pure. Let all mankind be humble. Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. A great number of people could be fed and clothed for a fraction of your finery. But you must do as your heart wills. What can I do for you, then? A Grey Warden? Here? Oh dear. You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws. You have not heard. The Tairn claims that the Grey Wardens are responsible for the king's death. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. That is the best I can do. Now, if there is nothing else... I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village and Chantry. The best I can do is keep your presence a secret. I am sorry. Now, if there is nothing else... May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
together.
It has begun.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
It shall be done.
Shall be done. Shit. Taking your stuff, dude. You're being a butt plug.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home. If he needs to ask the question...
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps. I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry. Lothering doesn't have any more beds for refugees, but they keep coming.
Very well.
You've got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Don't need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
So, Terran Logain is the new regent? Isn't that a good thing?
I heard that he may have had something to do with the king's death.
I thought Darkspawn killed the king. That doesn't make any sense.
It's probably political nonsense. We'll be lucky if they don't burn down.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars. Enough! You are already desperate and frightened. The duty is coming to blows.
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse a dwarf. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me, or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true. Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
He talked to it.
Well, look what we have here, then. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Low gains, men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about a dwarf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
I doubt he would listen. He blindly follows his master's commands.
I am not the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Turn saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk! Take the Warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
Enemies approaching! All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
I was there. The Turn pulled us out of a trap. The Wardens led the king to his death. The Turn could do nothing. Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be. But they failed, and I do not wish death on anyone.
Yes, thank you, thank you!
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Or I was. Those men said you're a Grey Warden. You will be battling the Darkspawn, yes? That is what Grey Wardens do. I know after what happened you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along. That and the Maker wants me to go with you. Then you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
I'm gonna leave it there.
Yes.
You hear about food? Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanter's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. No, don't suppose you know anything about poison. I figured if I kept asking, I'd find someone. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Well, there's herbs in the North Wood. As for other stuff, look around town. Some refugees just left things behind to travel faster. I don't really know what you need, though. I might have some in stock, too.
I do need that. I need all these. But you know, I can't seem to stay alive. We'll need all of these. Start making potions, both tonics or any other mumbo jumbo. Studded. Sturdy. In Slickrick's realm, where dragons soar, a wish list beckons. Upgrades in store. Discord's doors open. Join the chat embrace. Pokemon battles in this digital space. A wild Rattata, swift and spry, escapes with the grass. Oh me, oh my. Support this kind, but never. Support is kind, but never a must. For in Rick we trust, in games and guests. That's funny. Reduces hostility. Ooh. I always need gifts. Okay, first off, we're gonna throw this on. And then give you this, because oh, it's restricted just to me. Cool. Potion. Toxic. Toxic extra. Okay. Lothering. Venom. So I need toxic extract.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock?
you say?
I've got a cousin. In the Templars, he says the mage is in the tower. Out on Lake Callanhol are all turning into demons.
Sweet. Three of these.
They always say that, though.
Well, this time it's true. They're not sure what to do about it.
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods? This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Anchor.
I hope more soldiers make it out of Ostagar. So much tragedy.
All right, I've come up with one. A question that you can't answer.
Are you talking to me?
That's right. You think you're so smart.
I need
Mark,
toxic
I've got
extra.
Don't suppose you're looking to
Got
buy
it.
something? All right. Just don't buy everything up.
Shut up. We are completing quests like crazy. And we're going to go talk to the Reverend Mother about getting another party member. Excuse me.
Yes? What can I do for you now? It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you? Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him? No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you. The Maker cares no less for that Canari's victims than for the thousands who fell in Ostagar. Now, good day. Yes? What can I do for you now? Again, we have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature. The Maker demands justice, regardless of his race. He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Canary gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Canary just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
Blow my nose.
He confessed quite readily, but would give no reason for the crime. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Kunari is a danger. I cannot. Grey Warden though you may be, please leave the Kunari to his fate. I am glad. Your efforts are no doubt better spent elsewhere.
You'll want him.
Yes? What can I do for you now? Again, we have already discussed this, and I told you I would not release the creature. Now, if there is nothing else?
Okay. Let's go back and see if we can talk to him. If not, I'm going to demand the key. Because we are definitely getting him as a companion. I believe he is another tank. I believe. Just by looking at his size, that is. Should have told that one lady
Stop
that
looking at me, mongrel. I have
could
nothing
make
you want.
traps.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Splendid! If those beasties come on my land, I hope it teaches them a lesson. Yeah, it's enough gold to cover any of your expenses and then some, eh?
It's not gold. You liar.
So how is it that Terra no gains the box when even a Grey Warden can?
You wish something more of me? I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this? Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret. The people of a farmhold, 8 humans, in addition to the children. There is no difficulty in capturing prey that surrenders. I waited for several days until the knights arrived. Because I wished to. Either you have an enviable memory or a pitiable life to know nothing of regret. 20 days now. I shouldn't last much longer, another week at most. Compared to your kind, maybe.
A penitent man left to be torn to pieces by Darkspawn. 'Tis a fine example of the Chantry's mercy, is it not?
Okay. So we're gonna go demand the keys. Yeah, it's not this one. But I need to put keys. Potions on the bar, but I have no keys. Cool. Alright, so we can do the traps one again. And hopefully be able to just pick it up.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want.
It has begun. It shall be done.
Plus.
Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted? I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves. And he persists. Maddening!
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
I'm cold. I don't like this.
It has begun.
Back. Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered...
The nerve of these...
He is
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more. I'm not arguing anymore.
Yes.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something.
Yes, I am.
All right. Don't suppose you're good then. I'm... Oh. Don't suppose you're looking... All right. Just...
shall do it. It shall be done.
The Chanters are still operating their board. How that...
There! One of their minions is already amongst us! This man bears their... Please! This minion is but the first of the... No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight! There is nothing to do! Are you calling me a coward?
He was right, wasn't he?
Your king is dead! There is no hope!
Up over here, because we gotta do... talk with the lady. Chantry mother.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to... Isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a...
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be, anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey, hey, hey now! There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. Who's the cute and adorable puppy? Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
I shall do it.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know it. Balin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps. None to be had. Balin has all the traps in the village in his fields. He can be a bit eccentric. I didn't mean to...
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
To everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get...
Okay.
Well, they're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Right.
You've won.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
Yes.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. Let me introduce myself. I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That, and the Maker wants me to go with you.
Perhaps you're...
Thank...
Think about it. She's a rogue. She...
You're here about... I got other gear to sell. Check. I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow... Thanks.
All before I suck it, staying alive. +2 damage. +2 armor pen. Tier 2. 4.4 crit. 3.3 armor pen. 4.6 strength modifier. Yeah. Tier 2. Small shield. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bought this. Stamina, dexterity.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my stock? Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see my...
Surrendering. But there you go. What did we have one?
Shall be done. Very well. It has begun.
Did you see the new recruiters out?
You got a bed for the night? You taken care of? I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines. There's have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
Good day.
How dare you accuse me? I saw you take the supplies from Grassland Island.
Yuan, I have nothing to say that would amuse a dwarf. Leave me in peace. I am Sten of the Beresod.
This, I would all.
I suggest you leave me to my fate. No doubt. What help do you seek? The Blight? My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength. Perhaps if you told her the farewell...
Okay.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need to keep coming to blows.
Don't need it more.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde.
Who? Our only hope. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates. Why is that, if I may ask? Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell... I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. Thank you.
We are the only hope of protection this village has.
And when the Maker spoke, the chant of light scattered in the
Praying
dark.
for help from a prophet they burned, and the god who has turned his back on them not once, but twice.
Comfort. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned...
I shall do it.
Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. Might I suggest 30 silver? These poor... What can I do for you, then? It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
You name the University of Wisconsin's campus that boasts the highest enrollment figures. Find out when the ad ends.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers. Your custody. And who might you be? A Grey Warden. Oh dear, I will have to ask you to leave before you bring trouble on our heads. To defend against the Blight. Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him? I'm not sure that would help, considering your group's current standing. But you have convinced me. Here then, take the key to the Kunari's cage and take him away. I pray this is the right path for all our sakes.
Yeah, that was a lot easier. Let's see if this key works for this.
Very well.
Only the word
No.
dispels the darkness upon us.
And when the Maker spoke, chant of light
Wisconsin-Madison takes the top spot for enrollment, welcoming the largest number of students among its campuses. Interesting. Julio.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so
You wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. I have spent my life in the Vanguard. I know war, and your lands need all the help they can get. And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
You don't have any armor or weapons right now, and I don't plan on giving you any right now. And just where do you think you're going?
Order shall be given.
so these are the bandits. None of them are going to have any items to drop. Garbage. You all suck. None shall see me. Hey, help! Hey, help! I'm frozen. Toxins. Toxin. I can make more poison. Okay, so now that I actually have at least that one. Whoa! Ren! Serpentine, serpentine, serpentine! Will the guards help me if I bring them into town?
It's your time to die! I am hurt!
In case you're wondering, no, they will not. Yikes.
nothing to say that would... I am Sten of the Beresod, the vanguard. I suggest you leave me to my fate. No doubt. What helped? The Blight. My people have heard legend. Perhaps if you...
He's already got it there. She. It's not.
Coming to blow. But what about my food? I said enough.
I said enough. Fallen Templar. Okay.
Do you really know what's going on here? The Blight, the Civil War? I really wonder how much of it you understand.
Itchy nose, itchy nose.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde.
Who? Andraste's ashes Maker's mercy. Thank you. I wonder, why is that, if I may ask? Whatever the Cairn has done or not, if nothing else...
We are the only hope of protection this village has.
And when the Maker spoke, chant of light scattered in
Praying for help from a prophet they burned, and the god who has turned his back on them, not...
Surrounded by 3 enemies. Let's do stealth. And then we're gonna activate stealth. Enemy. Control party, dirty fighting. Let's do enemy. Control party. Ability. That's why you're still set at that. Use ability bash. Do.
Once, but twice.
Let's see with the dog. Controlled. Any. Okay.
Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all 4 corners of the world...
Will you be making a donation to the chantry, my friend? Might I suggest 30 silver? What can I do for you then? Then his next victims might count you and me as your custody. And who might you be? A Grey Warden. Oh dear, I will have to ask you to leave before you bring trouble on our heads. To defend against the Blight? Here then.
Yeah. Lose. I donated.
Righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
Okay. let's try this one more again.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that far?
Treasure board, Blight, Arl. Circle of Magi.
Forest your entire life?
I left it. On occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had...
You wish something more of me? I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with me. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight. I have spent my life in the vanguard. I know war. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement. May we...
Six, 7. Are the two main characters the lowest level? Or at least they were the two main characters at the start. Okay. We're gonna go here. Here. Start this fight. This time he gave stuff.
It has begun.
Why are you dying, Alistair? You're the tank. The last thing on top of your list. That's your number one priority. Now I have to go in here and I have to give you save.
Sometimes silence is best.
a subpar gamer. Gamer. All the above. Alright, we're gonna go after the bandit leader first. What the heck? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Sometimes silence is best.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's got all tier 3 stuff. Okay, first off, let's clear this out. And then go look at this. Heavy chain. Tier 3. Big upgrade. Main. Let's see what you got.
Yes.
Use two-handed weapon. He can wear all the tier 3 stuff. Let's try now.
Say what you must.
Okay, we're gonna save. I don't need that. That.
Sometimes silence is best.
Yeah, just took your boss's stuff, man.
Use begun.
Here, 3. None shall see me. Are you going in and out?
I go.
I shall do it.
That was a most difficult battle.
Sometimes silence is best.
Lesser. That's that would be why.
As you wish.
None shall see me.
Okay, so Lothering, Checkerboard. We got the bandits you've killed. Other groups. Alright, let's go turn this in. Verse. That sounds like this.
Bless Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
I shall do it.
When bears attack, on behalf of the farmers, as the maker witness, I charge all those the northern wood to find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy. Of the week. May the maker bless. Tyler Russell comes across her in the wilds. Return her body. Okay. I got 3 sovereign for that. Okay. All the infected bears find the orphan mother.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Chick is very overpowered in this game. That or just she's stupid powerful. Which is a very good possibility. Oops. Okay, now we're looking for the bear. Bears.
It's your time to die!
These are done. Fun. I haven't played this game in a really long time. Back when it was on the 360. I didn't even play it when I moved up to the Xbox. Which is weird because I loved Origins and I loved Awakening. So, I don't know. I don't know. Probably because I didn't have all the DLCs and I wanted to play all the DLCs.
Righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Yes, level up. Chantry board is done. High strength, bunch of warriors. Wish to wield two-handed weapons. Cunnings. Ooh. Let's do dexterity. Poison. 7 and 14. Let's do assassin first, and let's see what we need. So, mark of death marks a target revealing the weakness that others can exploit. All attacks against a marked target deal additional damage. Good. It's just levels. This is dexterity, cunning. Needs to be 22 for those. Dexterity needs to be 22. Okay. Dexterity 22, 28, 36. Fury. Okay. So previous we need dexterity 22. We'll go there. We'll go. Well. Because you need that for armor. Or higher tier armor anyways. But we are definitely going to do this where everybody's getting the benefit of the doubt. That means... dirty fighting. Let's do enemy... really any. Alright guys, with that being said, we're going to end off stream here, but we're going to raid somebody. Try to market some more. Try to see if we can't get out there just a little bit more. So
hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall...
oh, somebody smaller.
I shall do it.
Oh, I guess he doesn't need one. level. Yay. I can.
Everybody seems to be pretty laggy. We're not gonna raid tonight, but I appreciate those that came out support. You know, appreciate it. You know, just coming in for lurking. With that being said.